Really? So I saved this yellow honey for this show today because I was really kind of cranking through the coffee there for a bit. I was trying to like really figure it out, and all of a sudden I realized I was making 6 coffees every morning. And I also shared some of it with some other local roasters that I have coffee with on a regular basis. So, but I saved this. I just opened it today and brewed it up for the show, and I think it might be one of the first times it's Costa Rica yellow honey that I feel like I got it right on the first try. Like
Nice.
I did a V60 and my ratio, everything just it tasted like as we were chatting for the coffee people interview. I was thinking to myself, oh, this is like quite a lovely cup of coffee. So, cheers to you. The other ones have been lovely too, and uh, I love this package, like the design of the package, the bottom notwithstanding, but the package itself
Yeah.
is just such a cool design. I was really pumped about it.
Yeah, my dad did that. He's does marketing stuff, so he was able to make a sweet package for us. We leverage all of our.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing we missed in the podcast was like, we help each other out a lot, but we have an amazing support system of friends and family, and like your parents are amazing. And yeah, everybody around us is a big part of the reason we get to do this kind of silly boondoggle of a business.
Speaking of doing things, we're back with Nicole Bolea and Zach Whitney, the co-owners, operators, co-everything at Coffeewomple, a sustainability-focused roaster in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm wondering if the two of you are ready for a series of arbitrary short answer questions designed to maybe get to know you better that we call the Espresso Round.
Absolutely.
I see nods. So the first question is, as I know that you have dogs, what are their names and why are they awesome?
Our dogs are Laika and Nova, and they're both got space names.
Yeah, as evident by our new packaging, we love outer space.
And
Yeah.
our
It's
roast
cool.
our blend is named after our dog Nova because she's kind of a coffee colored mutt blend. So it was fitting that our blend was named after her.
Yeah. And Laika's the first dog that the Russians sent to outer space, and she's mostly Siberian Husky. So that's kind of an homage to the first dog that gave its life for science and space.
I love when I hear about Huskies that are in the Midwest because I feel they belong there. But then when I see Huskies in apartments here, it makes me sad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
let's.
Yeah, she gets
should
all
be
the
there.
snow. I mean, right now it stinks, but we're taking her out to Colorado, so she gets her snow fix, and yeah, she's in her element for sure.
Colorado, I know you're going snowboarding, skiing, splitboarding, you mentioned. What is your favorite outdoor activity? If you could only do one for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life,
Yeah.
from an access point, I guess I would pick biking. If I lived in the mountains, it would be snowboarding or hiking. But since we live in Minnesota, there aren't mountains here, so we have to go find them. Zach, what about you?
I guess it would probably be snowboarding.
What movie or show do you love, but your partner does not?
I watch a lot of outdoor YouTube people, and I feel like Nicole's like,
Sometimes it can get so boring. Yes. Yeah. We merge at the like outdoor documentary about nature that like Protect Our Winters puts on and stuff like that. And then anything political, I listen or watch by myself because yeah, Zach's not interested in hearing about that right now.
He might have a better work-life balance than you and I. You just mentioned Protect Our Winters. Very coincidentally and organically, that is this show's charity of the month. We're going to be donating money to Protect Our Winters. Look for that link in our show newsletter. Zach, is roasting coffee more art or science or something else entirely?
yes. I would say it's an art, and I have had amazing coffee off so little,
Mm-hmm.
Well, while I've also, you can also get nitpicky with it.
There's
Like
so much
that
science
yellow
though,
honey
too.
has a tiny little window, and if you miss it, it's gone. So it's art, it's science, it's humbling, it's frustrating, it's all the above. I think it's why I enjoy it so much. is because these little beans give me a run for their money sometimes.
What was the last cup of coffee that made you kind of stop and go, "Oh, this is what I was thinking of when I thought great coffee"?
The last cup. We tried a whole bunch of them, but
I think when we were profiling coffee from Ethiopia, we got excited about the one that like we sent to you and that we picked from our coffee standpoint. Trying to think the last cup that's been really exciting that I've had in a shop somewhere.
Oh, we had a really good lacto ferment from our friend Justin up at Almanac Coffee in Duluth.
Yes.
I quite enjoyed that cup. I had never had a lacto ferment coffee, and so that was a new experience for me that I quite enjoyed.
What's a piece of advice, not necessarily coffee related, that has stuck with you or that you use in your daily kind of survival?
It was something Steve Green at Mill City said, and he said, search for something good in every cup of coffee. Because the coffee all goes through the same journey. It's all grown, mostly hand-picked unless you're out of Brazil. But that, whether it's Folgers or the most expensive coffee you've ever had, there's so many people involved. So search for something good in every cup. I've always really tried to carry that, no matter what I'm tasting. So
yeah, because it's easy to pick out like the things that you're supposed to, defects and things that you don't like about the cup, right? But there's also that, perspective of there's a lot of love and effort that goes into every cup of coffee that I think is good perspective.
We'll close out our espresso round. This is a question I've asked other people, but I think is specifically applicable to the two of you. Do you believe in aliens? And if so, do you think they're coming to visit anytime soon?
If they're not already here, Ryan. No, I don't. I guess I'm agnostic about aliens. I'm not completely atheist. I don't think they don't believe. I'm just, I'm open to the idea. I'm just not sure. What do you think, Zach?
absolutely. Absolutely, 100% aliens.
I feel like we really know you now and we understand who you are as people. Congratulations on surviving the espresso round, and for starting a company and doing something that is challenging and learning every single day, I'm assuming, what that next challenge is going to be and getting past it. For anyone listening, please check out our full Coffee People podcast interview with Nicole and Zach. You'll find it in your feed. You'll find it online at roastwestcoast.com. Links to coffeewomple.com and their Instagram and all that other fun stuff in the show notes. Thanks, Nicole and Zach, for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Perfect.